Thoughts on that couple who got caught out at Coldplay? Mm. We've all been there. You know, you've said to your other half, you're out working or with your lads, and you're doing something else. I've never done it to my current partner, by the way. I just want to make that very, very clear. But let's just say in my younger life, I played the game. I've played the game. And it happened to me once when I lived in Ireland. I got a message from my girlfriend at the time, and she said, "I know you're out with another woman." And I went, "I'm not. I'm out with Rob and Kieran." And she messaged back and she said, "Rob says you're not." And I thought, that's a mate. That's a mate, isn't it? What a good mate you are. Absolutely threw me under the bus. And when I broke up with her, guess what? A few weeks later, he was a shoulder to cry on. More than a shoulder to cry on from what I heard. Thrown under the bus by one of your bros. I don't do that. I would thrown under the bus by one of your mates. Don't worry, we had words. I waited till I got drunk and then I threw a chair at him. I didn't throw a chair at him, I threw a chair at the wall. But he told me to calm down. I went, "Calm me down yourself." I couldn't even get good words out. Yeah. Threw me under the bus. I told her I was out with Rob and Kieran. And then, I don't know why she was messaging me anyway. It probably uncovered something there. And he said, "No, he's not with us." But I don't know how she knew I was with a girl. Well, she probably just put two and two together. She probably went, "He's a good-looking guy. If he's not out with his mates, he's not going to be sat drinking on his own, is he?" I mean, it was a long time ago. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what we were talking about there. Ask me anything. Imagine thinking breaking the bro code is worse than infidelity, says Robbo96. Well, it is. Of course it is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking before you buy. I was just going out for a drink to see if I wanted a transfer. And ultimately, I did. But I might have gone out for that drink and gone, "We're not compatible. We don't have the same, ambitions. She's not a risk taker. I think I'll stay at my current club." So, no, but one of your mates stabbing you in the back because you're potentially talking about a transfer, that's low. That's lower. That's lower than a worm's cock. That is low. What's your opinion on dating apps, says Matt. Taking a girl out tomorrow night from naturally meeting. I can't be arsed with swiping anymore. It feels really outdated, says Matt. Old school Matt. What did you do? Just sort of like go, "Hey"? Or was it work related? I think it's easier to get dates these days. When I was looking for dates, I'm a bad example because, look, I didn't have any problems. But no, seriously though, it wasn't easy because you had to go out, pubs, bars, etc., clubs, work to meet women. Whereas now you can just go on your phone, swipe left, right, you've got a date. But I've never done it. I've never done it, so I don't know. I've been married I've been in this relationship for 23 years. And I don't cheat, so basically dating apps weren't around when I was last looking. So I don't know, I can't actually, honestly, if I was single, I would definitely use them. And I've said it to my mates, get on there. But I can't say whether they're good or bad. In concept, it sounds interesting, but I suppose you get a lot of time wasters on there. If you're looking for a serious relationship as well, people might just be using it for sex. So, also, people might get quite picky. because it's so easy. You know, actually, it might be a bad thing, because sometimes the harder you have to work for something, the more you value it. The easier something is, the less people value it.